All right, so another super brief video I just want to mention that I haven't even mentioned up to this point, probably should have mentioned it sooner, is that I can actually save my plot settings on this window here. So that the next time I close this and run this circuit, I don't need to distribute these traces into different plot panes, and I don't need to um, go through all that again. I can go file as long as so you see this is like a lighter gray and this is a darker gray. When I'm over here, this is the selected window, the lighter gray. The darker gray is deselected. So if I select my plot window, I can click File, Save As, and what I'm going to see is Save Plot Settings As. And so what I first need to do actually is save my spice file. So let me save this schematic file first, and I'll save it. So I have all these saved here. We've been working on this one sort of from 15 through, let's see, 15 through 17. So I'll save that as 15 through 17. I'll save it. And now my plot goes away, but if I rerun my plot, I can generate, let's say, my voltage, and then I'll add a plot pane, and I want to say I'll add my current, and then I'll add a plot pane, and I'll add, down here in this window, I'll add my source, and then up here, I'll add my voltage multiplied by my current again. I have C1, oops. Okay, and I got my power, and then I want to change the color. And now this is what I want to save. So let me go ahead and say File, Save As, and it asks if I want to save the plot settings as a .plt file, and I'll say Save. And now what I can do is I can close this window, and then when I rerun this circuit, so if I were to close it out, sorry, I have a bunch of stuff on my desktop right now, but let's say I come back, I open my file up, and I'm hoping that my plot settings are saved, so I go ahead and hit run, and boom, there they are. There are my previously plotted traces from the last time that I saved these plot settings. Okay, so that's really useful for anything that you are working on. If you don't want to have to come back in and replot everything that you had previously plotted, it will also save things like if I wanted to drop a cursor down somewhere and I wanted to, let's say I wanted to save this cursor position like we did earlier. I'm interested in that. If I say File, Save As, I can save it right on top of the old one, and it'll ask me if I want to overwrite, and I say yes. And then when I close this out, if I rerun it, now my cursor label is also still there. So it'll save all kinds of plot settings for you, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. Just wanted to show that you can save plot settings so that the next time you open a file up, you don't need to replot everything.